Hi guys, this is Raj Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 51, Out of Breath. Let's allow Chapter 3, and Amir got arrested for trespassing in... where meteorite? In the dome. I think that's why he's arrested. Katarina, I need your help. I've been arrested. Arrested? Where are you? I'm under the dome by the meteorite. Please come quick. Damn it. Oh, Katarina, thank God you're here. I got this guy sticking around here, but this area is off limits. And who are you? We're Greensboro PD and this is our colleague. Amir, what were you doing? I was just trying to find paperwork about the supernova, you know what stuff. I tried to explain that we had Miss Daniels' permission, but he didn't believe me. Well, we do have her permission, so this gentleman will have to let you go. Oh, I'm sorry, Sperkatia. This is my first day working Dome security, and with the murder they were too busy to give me a full brief. Please, go about your business. It's no problem, you're only doing your job. And Amir, you can't just go snooping around like this. Next time, tell someone you're coming. Now, we gotta get back to the murder investigation. While we're here, let's do another sweep of the crime scene. Okay? Yeah, these are the last few seconds of your life. Alright, let's check out the meteorite again. I should put the sign again, but there was no point in doing that since everybody is asleep and now I'm the only one awake. Katrina, it's a cute tip jar for the victim's text-back stand. It's shaped like a taco. But what's it doing out here? Maybe analyze the blue stain or I will answer that question. And wait, is that a tray of heart-shaped churros? Well, that looks romantic and delicious. I know, we can't eat the clues we find. And the next closest churros are probably miles away, which means Doris must have made them. Looks like there's a car with the churros, but grease splashed them right there away. Let's cover it. Hey, what are these broken plastic pieces? We have to reassemble them to find out. Okay. A lot of clues to do. Okay, for a moment I thought there were 4 clues instead of 3. Alright, but I can do any clues, so... Awesome. Now let's get a sample from Doris' tip jar under the microscope for examination. Okay. Okay, now let's dust this note. Walter, here's something sweet for someone sweet. Oh. You were in love with the assistant. The note on that tray of churros says, Otto, here's something sweet for someone sweet. So Doris made this romantic gift for Otto Kessel? But Otto made it sound like they didn't know each other very well. This demands an explanation. Yeah, why didn't you say anything? Alright, now this broken plastic. Doris, and this is some kind of monster. What, did somebody thought that she's a monster of some sort? Katia, those broken plastic pieces were a cool monster figurine. I love the base of the figurine has the victim's name. What a strange clue. Let's see what Gabriel can make of it. Okay. What's it supposed to mean? Alright, now let's look at this substance. What is it? Hazmat disinfectant. What? Katia, substance you found on Doris' tip jar was a special disinfectant. Yeah, we need all disinfectants we need for fighting COVID-19. Apparently it's a high-powered degreaser used by hazmat teams. That one we met. That's right, we met Trishna Joshi, the head of SARS's hazmat team. But why would she have the victim's tip jar? Let's see what Trisha can tell us about this. Okay. Tip jar. So did you steal it? Alright, so let's first have a chat with Otto. Mr. Kessler, it seems Miss Black was more than just a passing acquaintance. Unless we're totally misreading this tray of heart-shaped kudos she made for you. Objectively, we were passing acquaintances. She misread my intentions. How do you mean? We had spoken very little. I was congenial, as with all colleagues. But maybe I underestimated the strength of my congeniality. Doris took it as a proposition. I don't want romance. Too busy. And I didn't like her, but she kept insisting. Well, hopefully you didn't resort to murder to avoid her unwanted advances. Oh, he didn't say anything, so he's not suspicious. Right? Gotta check you out before I go for it. Yeah, you're not suspicious, you only eat sunflower seeds. Let's have a chat with Trishna. Miss Joshi, what are you doing with the victim's tip jar? We know you had it. Okay, I'll come clean. I took her tip jar, but she owed me money. When G-Light cleared out of the dome, Doris was out of work for a while. Lucky for her, Sarah eventually showed up and decided to keep her on, but she had lost a lot of money. When we met, I felt bad for her, so I lent her some money to help her stay afloat during the transition. That was very generous for someone you didn't know very well. Well, Doris was the only one working the cafeteria, so I knew she'd make a killing. And I was right, but she never paid me back. On top of that, I just switched to new probiotics, and they're expensive. I need the extra cash, but Doris didn't seem to care about that. So I took her tip jar to pay at least part of the loan back. That better be all you took from Doris, Miss Joshi, or you'll have to pay your debt to society. Alright, you are suspicious so far. Let's check out what is this action figure, if I'm going to call it like that. Katrina, you know, I was never much into cartoons. Books are more my medium, but I see that cartoons can be great too. Okay, but how is that relevant to the clue we brought you? The monster figurine with the victim's name on it. Well, the monster figurine is a character from a cartoon named She and I. The protagonist is a nice girl who then turns into this demon and starts tormenting her brother. So it's a story about a brother and a sister. The victim's brother is one of our suspects. Could he have done this? Well, putting the victim's name on this particular figurine clearly indicates a childish grudge between siblings. Yeah, we gotta talk to Clyde about this. Yeah, what were you angry about? Mr. Black, if Doris did you the favor of getting you a job here, why would you turn around and call her a demon? Ah, you found that. Well, I did it to send her a message, because as soon as I got this job, that's what she turned into. Always mismanaging me, and we weren't even in the same department. She'd come to see me on the job, and instead of a smile and a hug, she'd tell me to pick up my sunflower seeds off the ground. It was just like when we were kids and she used to boss me around. She never gave me any support. I got my amateur pilot's license last week and she didn't even congratulate me. She just said, "Don't let this distract from your new job." With all her bossy pants behavior, my stress ulcer started acting up again and I had to go back to on probiotics. So there's a history of strife between you and your sister. But mother only guarantees you'll be mismanaged for the rest of your life by prison guards. Mismanaged, whatever. Well, Katia, it certainly came to life in light of the clues you found. From the way Clyde initially spoke about Doris, I would have guessed that they had a strong brother-sister bond. But it turns out she was super overbearing. Similarly, Trish at first talked about how generous Doris was, and now we find out that Doris never paid back the money Trishna lent her. On the other hand, Doris made a very sweet gift for Mr. Kessel, but it didn't deal well with her advances. We're still missing the final piece of the puzzle. The question is, where do we go from here? Oh, you're right, we know the killer dumped evidence at the decontamination area. We should check it out again. Yeah. You dumped her a prawn there. Maybe you also did. Maybe you also hit something there as well. We still haven't found the murder weapon. Look at it, this taco napkin has blonde hair all over it. Oh yeah, Martina told us the killer tore Doris's hair out during their fight. I wonder if this is her hair. Let's leave some of it for testing. And you're right, there could be something important hiding in that bin of hazmat supplies. Let's dig in. Okay. Alright, let's search through this equipment first. Ooh, a prawn belt. That's got to be the bird weapon. Katria, this looks like a ribbon or a belt of some sort. Wait, yeah, it's a belt strap and we know one was missing from the victims of prawn that we found earlier. We already got some evidence from the rest of the prawn. Let's see if the belt has anything else to tell us. I think it's the bird weapon. I'm not looking at the picture of the chapter, I know this is the bird weapon. Let's collect some hair. Great, you collected the hair from the napkin. This could be the victim's hair, ripped out during her fight with the killer. Let's get to the lab and find out. Okay. First, the prawn belt. Katria, thanks again for getting me out of the detainment at the dome. That was scary. It's alright, you're not in the field that often, not used to handling such things. Anyway, what do you got for us on Doris' prawn belt? Lots! First of all, it's your murder weapon. Doris was strangled with this belt. It seems that during the fight, the killer must have grabbed this belt off the prawn and pulled it against her throat, collapsing her windpipes and so killing her. In so doing, your killer left some minuscule fibers on the belt. Upon examination, I found it to be from green fabric. Green, huh? But Doris wasn't wearing anything green. Indeed, which means your killer wears the color. For our killer, red means stop and green means go to jail. Nice one. So that means it's not going to be that lawyer. Somehow I assumed it was going to be him because he had lots of grudges against the victim. Martine, why did you learn from the hair Katria took from the taco napkin we found? Well, I can first verify that the hair belonged to your victim. As we discussed in the autopsy, she took quite a beating before she was killed, and his hair was torn out during the fight. And there's more. The killer had a cream on their hands, and they left traces of it on the hair. The cream is used for sensitive freckled skin. The killer's got freckles. Well, Katria knowing our killer has freckles will definitely make them easier to spot. Yeah, I noticed the freckles. Katria, we finally got enough evidence to arrest Doris Black's killer. Let's get him. Then that means it's her brother. And knowing how she died... Yeah, I thought it was going to be him. He had lots of grudges against the victim, but he doesn't have greed, so... But it was her brother. How could you beat your sister like that and then strangle her? What the hell did she deserve that for? Clyde Black, you're under arrest for the murder of your sister. You think I murdered Doris? How could she accuse you of something so horrible? We found your amateur pilot bracelet at the crime scene. Since you didn't notice her tear it off your wrist in the struggle. You realize where you are, right? SARA stands for Space and Urinating Research Agency. Do you know how many people here can fly a plane? Yeah, but not all of those people use freckle cream. We found some smeared in the hair you tore from Doris's head. Tore her hair out? Look, you must think I'm some kind of crazy person. I could never do that to anyone, let alone Doris. You might not be crazy, but you are definitely angry. You strangled her with her own prawn belt. Give it up. We know you did it. Alright, I killed Doris, but she was unbearable my whole life. And the last straw was when she screwed me out of a promotion. What do you mean? She was one who got you this job. Yeah, moving boxes, menial stuff. And at first I was grateful, but yesterday I found out I was up for a promotion. They were gonna put me on the team moving the meteorite. It's as close as I could come to my childhood dream of working on a real SARA project. And Doris opened her big mouth and ruined it for me. She convinced them not to promote me. But why would she do that? She claimed she was trying to protect me. She said the meteorite was bad news from the start and wanted to keep me far away from it. But that's nonsense, and I told Doris that, but she wouldn't listen. She just wanted to run my life as always, and she ruined everything. So, you figured the best way to deal with your old buried sister was to kill her? I don't even remember the fight, I just remember her screaming. And then the screaming stopped, and she was dead. Yes, dead because of you, and now you're under arrest. Clyde Black, you are charged with the murder by strangulation of your sister Doris Black. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honors. I was incensed. Doris ruined my promotion. The one chance I had to do something important, and I lost control. It's a terrible tragedy, one sibling killing another. Age-old grievances building until eventually they change the rest of your lives. Mr. Black, the court sends you to 15 years in jail. Doris was right about that meteorite. We thought about it, and now she's dead, and I'm going to jail. Well, we wrapped up another murder case on our way to uncover Ad Astra's sheaves. This time our brother and sister drew it to the breaking point. I gotta say, while I'm not close to my family, even at our worst, things could never get this bad between us. Anyway, now that's so, we can get back to the need of this human enhancement that's apparently part of Ad Astra's plan. Katria, there's been a new development. We got a lead on Ad Astra's planned supernova. Oh, do tell us. Do tell us about that. You're gonna tell us about that in the next video. We're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing Into the Stars, number 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!